If you want to score highest marks in General Studies Paper 3 UPSC Mains examination next year 2026, watch this lecture till the end, because in this lecture I am going to give you the smartest way to get the highest marks in General Studies Paper 3. I am going to deep dive into General Studies Paper 3 of UPSC Mains 2025. I am going to give you the easiest way, the shortest way, by analyzing 2025 paper, how you can top the General Studies Paper 3 next year. You may ask me, how can I be so confident that if you follow this strategy, you will definitely score very high marks? Let me show you something. Guys, I have cracked the UPSC Mains examination multiple times. You can see my scorecard. This is my name, Santosh Pandey. You can see here. You can see my scorecard. You can see in General Studies Paper 3, 114 marks. Myself, I have scored 114 marks. And you can see all my General Studies paper, I have scored very decent marks in General Studies Paper 3. And not just once. You can see multiple times I have cracked the mains examination. You can see 960 marks. Then here you can see how much. Let me just show you. Okay, here you can see 983 marks. Okay, you can see multiple times I have done very well in the mains examination, particularly General Studies paper. And I have used this strategy to crack mains 4 times. And if you use this strategy, definitely you can top the next year mains examination, particularly in General Studies Paper 3. Let us start our analysis. So guys, you can see what I'm going to do is that first I have analyzed the all 20 questions. I have analyzed all 20 questions and I came to this analysis. What is this analysis saying? That out of these 20 questions in General Studies Paper 3, 7 questions were purely current affairs. 7 questions were purely current affairs. There were 2 questions which were contemporary affairs. What are contemporary affairs? Guys, contemporary affairs are nothing but current affairs of last 3 years. Contemporary affairs is current affairs of last 3 years. I'm going to give you strategy for each and every part. Okay guys. Next, static but inspired from current affairs. Means question is static but it is inspired from current affairs. There were 3 questions. Next, there were purely static questions, 2 questions, and purely PYQ. 6 questions purely PYQ. Guys, 6 questions purely PYQ. Just see this. Just see this analysis. This analysis will tell you about what can be the right strategy for General Studies Paper 3, where with least effort you can top the General Studies Paper 3 next year, more than 100 marks. If you follow this, I can assure you, you can score more than 100 marks because I have myself scored it. Okay, you can see here, guys, if you analyze and master, PYQ of last 10 years, last 10 to 12 years, because the new pattern started in 2013. The new pattern started in 2013. So from 2013 to 2025, it is hardly 12 years. So if you analyze the PYQ, if you prepare the PYQ, just see this. If you prepare the PYQ, which is, how many PYQs will be there from General Studies Paper 3? Okay, so if you see 12 years and 20 questions. How many questions? Hardly 240 questions. Okay, and you can see 1 year current affairs. You have to do 1 year current affairs properly. Okay, 1 year current affairs properly. And if you do 1 year current affairs properly, you will be also going to get these 3 questions. Okay, so 10 questions here and 6 questions here, 16 questions. And this contemporary affair also is basically a current affairs topic, but it is a contemporary affair, means it is going on for the last 2-3 years. So you can include this also. Okay, so you can see 18 questions out of 20 questions you can easily write if you do just 2 things. What is that? Master current affairs of last 1 year and master the PYQs of last 12 years, 240 questions. Just with this, you can get the highest marks. I'm going to show you how. So guys, let us start our analysis. You can see the first question of the General Studies Paper 3. Distinguish between Human Development Index and Inequality Adjusted Human Development Index. Okay. With special reference to India, why is inequality adjusted human development index is considered better indicator for inclusive growth. Okay guys, so if you are following current affairs this year, there was a report which had said, okay, that World Bank report, that India is one of the equal countries. India is one of the most equal countries. Okay, this created a lot of controversy this year. This created a lot of controversy, and in Hindu, you can see here, Hindu newspaper, multiple times India's inequality was analyzed, and I had discussed this in my daily practice sheet sessions multiple times, inequality theme. Okay, and now see this 2025 HDI report. 2025 HDI report. In this report, you can see this Hindu, guys, 8th of May. As India climbs HDI ranks, rising inequality poses challenge. You can see here. Directly, this was taken from current affairs. You can see I'm reading the editorial only. As India climbs HDI rank, rising inequality poses a challenge. Okay, so although we are improving our HDI scores, but the main challenge is what? The main challenge is, guys, what? The rising inequality. So you can see here, guys, this question was directly taken from the current affairs. This question was directly taken from current affairs. So if you are reading the Hindu newspaper properly, if you are analyzing the Hindu newspaper properly from the mains point of view, no one can stop you from answering this question. Very easy question to answer. You can see directly from current affairs. Okay, let us now move on to the next question, guys. What are the challenges before Indian economy when the world is moving away from free trade and multilateralism to protectionism and bilateralism? How can these challenges be met? Okay, again, directly from current affairs. Since March, guys, Donald Trump is talking about tariffs, and there is increased talk of what? That WTO is failing. WTO stands for what? Multilateralism. Donald Trump is saying what? I will do deal. Okay, Trump deal. I will do deal with respective countries. What is this deal with respective countries? This is bilateralism. So we are moving away from WTO to we are moving towards bilateralism. Directly current affairs questions. I have discussed this multiple times in my DPS. Directly current affairs question, guys. Okay, and protectionism. What is protectionism? Tariffs. When we are putting up tariffs, what we are doing? We are basically promoting protectionism. Directly from current affairs. You can see multiple times in the Hindu newspaper this has been covered. Next question, guys. Explain the factors influencing the decision of farmers on selection of high value crops in India. Guys, if you are following contemporary affairs, if you are following current affairs for last 2-3 years, you will see that focus of government of India is on diversification of cropping pattern. Diversification of cropping pattern. Plus, the focus of government is what? Doubling farmers' income. Now, these two focus of government of India. What are the two focus? One is diversification of cropping pattern. Why we are diversifying cropping pattern? Because rice and wheat cropping pattern is not good for us, because it is leading to fall in water table, it is leading to soil degradation, and second, we have to boost the income of farmers, doubling the farmers of income. These two things have only one solution. What is that solution? Move towards high value crops. What are high value crops? High value crops are what? Horticulture. Horticulture. Horticulture means what? Fruits, vegetables, medicinal plants, herbs, floriculture. This is what high value crops. This is what is high value crops. Simple. You can see Hindu newspaper multiple times. You can read the editorial, guys. Cultivation of market driven crop varieties. Market driven means what? High value, which is in demand, urban demand. Guys, India is urbanizing. People are getting health conscious. People want to eat more fruits. You must be also eating more fruits compared to last 10 years. You are eating more fruits now. Okay, so people are eating more vegetables, more fruits. Why? Because urbanization, more demand, income is rising. So high value crop, market driven crop. Okay, guys, multiple times this theme is going on. It's a contemporary inspired, contemporary, not, it is not current affairs. I'm not saying that it will be there in yesterday's current affairs. It is going on for the last 3-4 years. If you are following last 2-3 years current affairs, definitely it is a very easy question. Next question, guys. Scope and significance of supply chain management. Directly PYQ. Directly PYQ. You can read these two questions, guys. Directly PYQ questions. Word to word PYQ question. Examine the role of supermarkets in supply chain management of fruits, vegetables and food items. Exactly, you can see question PYQ. So that's why I say, guys, okay, PYQ plus current affairs. That's it. You are the topper next year. You are the topper next year. You can also score like more than 100 what I have scored. You can easily score, guys. Easily you can score. The first thing is, guys, you know what is happening is many candidates, they are wasting a lot of time in mains preparation, and since they are wasting a lot of time in the mains preparation, they are not preparing prelims properly and they are failing in the prelims only. If you follow my strategy, just give me 1 hour every day, attend my DPS session, and entire day you focus on prelims, because prelims is becoming very tough to crack. Many toppers are also failing in prelims examination. Mains is very easy. Why mains is easy? Just I have shown you. Just do last 10 years PYQ and just do 1 year current affairs properly. And that too, just attend 1 hour session in DPS. That's it. And you are the next topper. Okay, guys, let us move on. Okay, let us move on, guys. Again, you can see fusion energy. Fusion energy. Directly last 1 year, guys, fusion energy is going on. Okay, lot of developments in America, in China. This year itself, lot of developments have taken place in America. One company has reached what? Critical temperature. Okay, and even India is also trying. Okay, India is also trying to contribute in this. So this is a purely current affairs question. Purely. If you see in the prelims examination, I had guessed this, that this is an important question in prelims. Although they did not ask in prelims, they have asked in mains examination. And to be very frank, this was there already given in PYQ of prelims. ITER has already been asked in PYQ prelims. You can see 2014 or 2015 prelims question. You will see this question, guys. Exactly this question you will see. See the beauty of PYQ. This is also a kind of a PYQ plus current affairs. PYQ plus current affairs. Prelims PYQ. So prelims and mains both are very easy if you understand how question setters are picking topics, which are the important topics which have high probability to come in the exam. Next question, guys. How can India achieve energy independence through clean technology by 2047? How can biotechnology play a crucial role? You can see again direct PYQ question. Discuss several ways in which microorganisms can help in meeting fuel shortage. Guys, you all know for the last 1 year, biodiesels, bioethanol, biodiesel, ethanol blending, this is going on. It is one of the most important topic. I had predicted this topic and exactly this question has come again. You can see PYQ plus current affairs. PYQ plus current affairs, already you can see discuss several ways microorganisms can help in fuel shortage. Microorganisms can help in fuel shortage. Again, you can see here biotechnology can play the role in what? Energy independence. Biotechnology, energy independence, guys. Again, you can see Mysuru based biotech company ties up with firms in Italy and Oman for biodiesel production. Lot of current affairs are going on. Lot of current affairs are going on this, guys. Again, very easy question directly from current affairs. Next, what is carbon capture? Directly from this year's PYQ only, direct air capture. Direct air capture. What is carbon capture, guys? Hindu newspaper, again you can see, directly. This is directly, this year itself, guys, this year itself, this question was asked in the prelims examination. You can see on your side, guys, direct air capture. This is a prelims PYQ. This is a prelims PYQ. This year only UPSC has asked this. And you can see carbon capture again from current affairs. They have asked. Okay, let me just show you something very interesting. Okay, next question, guys. Again, seawater intrusion. Seawater intrusion in coastal aquifers. Contemporary issue, guys. Sea level rise. Sea level rise is an issue which is going on. In India, we have island countries. In India, we have island territories. We have coastal states. So they are facing this problem of seawater intrusion. Again, it is a contemporary issue. Most of you must be knowing this. This is going on every day. Okay, sea level rise, climate change, sea level rise. This is again a very easy question. Next, static inspired from current affairs. Static inspired from current affairs. Terrorism question. How it is manifested in India? Elaborate with contemporary examples. Contemporary examples. What are the countermeasures adopted by the state? You can see, guys, this year, okay, this, what happened this year on Operation Sindoor, you can see we carried out against the terrorism. Directly current affairs inspired, but a static question. It is a static question, but it is inspired from what? Current affairs. You can see, if you have gone through my mains master notes, you can see here, I have discussed everything. Terrorism in India. What is the role of state actors, non-state actors, impact of terrorism in India, laws to deal with terrorism, institutions to deal with terrorism. Exactly, you can just copy this. You can just copy this in the exam and you can get the highest marks. So this is a static question, but this was inspired from current affairs, and I had guessed this question in my DPS, guys. Exactly this question I had guessed. Okay, everything. Terrorism in India. What is the role of state actors, non-state actors, impact of terrorism in India, laws to deal with terrorism, institutions to deal with terrorism. Exactly, you can just copy this. You can just copy this in the exam and you can get the highest marks. So this is a static question, but this was inspired from current affairs, and I had guessed this question in my DPS, guys. Exactly this question I had guessed. Okay, let us see next question, guys. Again, static inspired current affairs. Okay, static inspired from current affairs. Left wing extremism, guys. The Home Minister has said that, you can see, India will be free from left wing extremism by 2026. This is a very big statement. This is a very big statement. Home Minister has given this statement that India will be free of left wing extremism by 2026. This is a current affairs inspired but a static question. What do you understand by left wing extremism? How it affects people? Okay, you can see this was a PYQ question also. Left wing extremism is showing a downward trend, but it is still there. You can see multiple times, same PYQ, current affairs. You can see here, it is what? It is a static question. It is a static question inspired from current affairs and already asked in PYQ. Just imagine this. Just imagine this. What else you want? What else you want, guys? Most of the questions in the UPSC General Studies Mains examination is predictable. I can tell you, you can even score 150 marks next year. If you want to score 150 marks, do connect with me. I can help you score 150 marks in General Studies paper 3. And I'm telling you with logic. I myself have scored more than 100 marks, and I'm telling you, you can score 150 marks if you use my flow charts, if you used my facts, if you used my diagrams in your answers, and ready-made templates I have for all these questions. Ready-made template. Just refer the mains master notes. You can see here mains master notes, linkages between development and extremism. You can see here definition of left-wing extremism that was asked. You can see what was the question. Question was, what do you understand by left-wing extremism? You can see definition of left-wing extremism I have given. Causes of spread of left-wing extremism I have given. And what is the center's response and strategy, law and order strategy, development strategy of left-wing extremism, and counter the left-wing extremism multi-pronged approach. You can see here. What else you want, guys? You can score 150 marks in General Studies paper 3, particularly General Studies paper 3. I can tell you, many people think it is tough to score General Studies paper 3, but I think General Studies paper 3, you can easily score 150 marks next year. Just aim for it. Many people are not aiming only. Without aiming, how can you score? Guys, I have scored around 145 plus in prelims exam, around 144 marks in prelims examination. How did I score 144 marks or 145 marks in the prelims examination? Because I decided, I thought, yes, I can do it. So you can do it, guys. If you aim for 150, I can help you. You can see direct from mains master notes, from mains master cards, direct questions you are getting. Next question, guys. Explain how fiscal health index. This is a new current affairs topic. You can see, guys, pure current affairs questions. Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Goa among the top performing states as per NITI Aayog's fiscal health index. Directly current affairs questions. Okay, directly current affairs questions. This also I had discussed in my DPS class. Direct current affairs questions. So, current affairs and PYQs. Current affairs and PYQs and the repeated PYQs themes. Okay, next question, guys. Production linked incentives. Production linked incentive. Guys, you know, government focus is on PLI for the last 2-3 years. So, it is a contemporary affairs. From 2020 onwards, guys, government has introduced this PLI scheme. So last 3-4 years, government focus is on the PLI scheme, and this also, guys, multiple times I have discussed in my DPS question. Let us see the next question, guys. Examine the factors responsible for depleting groundwater in India. What are the steps taken by government to mitigate? Last year only, 2024 question, guys. The groundwater potential of Gangetic Valley is a serious decline. 2024 question. Just imagine. This is 2025 question. What else you want? The below question is 2024 question. The groundwater potential of Gangetic Valley is on serious decline. And you can see top question. This is this year's mains question. Examine the factors responsible for groundwater decline. What else you need? Guys, imagine last year question, it is getting repeated. You can see in my mains master notes, economic geography, you can see groundwater crisis I have discussed in depth. Groundwater crisis I have discussed. I have discussed about the NITI Aayog report also, where NITI Aayog report has said that groundwater is going to decline sharply. You can see this is a contemporary affair also. NITI Aayog report is little bit old, 4-5 years before. And you can see I have discussed completely. You can see what are the causes for groundwater crisis. Demand side causes, supply side causes. Just imagine if you write like this in the exam. Population pressure, water intensive cropping, urbanization, industrialization. You can see all the keywords. If you study like this, if you write like this in exam, guys, I can tell you 150 is possible. You can get the highest marks in General Studies paper 3. Just you have to write like precisely population pressure, water intensive, and demand side and supply side. Such kind of templates I have designed, guys. Such kind of templates I have designed. Very few places you will get answer writing templates. Just apply this answer writing templates and you can get. You can see, okay, steps taken by government. This was a question. You can see how many steps I have given. Manrega, Jal Kranti, National Water Mission, National Rural Drinking Water Mission, NITI Aayog Composite Water Index, Jal Shakti Ministry, Atal Bhujal Yojana. You can see, just see this. If you are able to write all these points in the exam, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, don't you think you are going to get 150 marks? Easily. The thing is, many candidates, they don't read like this. They don't prepare like this. That's the reason they struggle to get more than 100 marks in the general studies paper 3. If guys, I am used all my experience in preparing these notes. You can use these notes. Do not waste your time in making new notes. You will waste a lot of time. For current affairs, attend the DPS, and for static, just read the mains master note, and the proof is in front of you. Let us go to the next question, guys. Examine the scope of food processing industry. Exactly repeated from the PYQ. Scope and significance of food processing. Exactly. It is very beautifully covered in our mains master notes. Guys, what else you want, guys? UPSC questions that is repeating exact questions from the PYQs. I have given you the proof also. I am giving you. You can see the question. Examine the scope of food processing industry in India. Elaborate the scope of food processing industry in India. Okay. Next, current affairs inspired static question. How does nanotechnology offer significant advancement in the field of agriculture? How can this technology help socio-economic status of the farmers? You can see use of nanotechnology in agriculture, use of nano urea in agriculture, all are current affairs topics. Nano urea, you must have seen that nano urea is going for last 2-3 years. This year there was a report that nano urea may lead to decrease in yield also. There was a report, and this is going to be very important topic, and exactly I had discussed this nano urea question, and UPSC asked nanotechnology in agriculture, guys. Again, direct from the current affairs. Next question, guys. India aims to become semiconductor manufacturing hub. Again, you can see government approves 4 semiconductor plants. Directly, purely current affairs. I had discussed semiconductor mission in my DPS classes. I vividly remember. And I had told that semiconductor is very important. It may come in geography or it may come in this economy. And it has come in economy chapter, guys. Question. Next. Again, current affairs question, guys. Mineral resources are fundamental to the country's development. Why mining is considered an environmental hazard, guys? This year, coal mining is in news, guys. Illegal coal mining. You can see multiple times in the Hindu newspaper, rat hole mining of northeastern state. Rat hole mining was going on, guys, and exactly this question came. What are the environmental effects of mining? You can see very easy. UPSC, I'm telling you, guys, mains is very easy. Very easy. You may think why he's saying easy. Is it really very easy? I'm telling you, very easy. Just attend 1 hour session daily. I'm telling you, DPS. The proof, I'm giving you the proof here. I'm not saying for the sake of saying. I'm not saying without any substantiation. I'm not saying without any proof. I'm giving you exact proofs. What else do you need? Next question, guys. Write a review on India's climate commitments under Paris Agreement. Mention how these have been further strengthened by COP26. In this direction, how has India's first nationally determined contribution updated? You can see contemporary affairs. This is not this year's current affairs. You can COP26. This year is COP30. This year is what? COP30. This is asking COP26. 3 years before. Contemporary, I told you na, UPSC is focusing on contemporary affair. How to cover contemporary affair? Guys, in my mains master note, I have given contemporary affairs. You can see this climate change mains master notes. You can see India's climate target, existing and new one. You can see existing and new one. In diagram form, I had given already Prime Minister's Panchtantra in Glasgow. You can see the beauty of the mains master notes. The proof is in front of you, guys. The proof is in front of you. Exactly from mains master notes, you have questions coming. Exact questions. If you have the mains master notes, you can check yourself, guys. Direct questions. Okay. So it's a contemporary effort because this is COP. They are asking what? COP 26. But right now it's going COP 30. So it's a contemporary affair. For that, you need to read mains master notes. Next question, guys. Major security challenges in northeastern state. Again, PYQ question. You can read this PYQ. Northeastern states in India has been infested with insurgency. What are the reasons? So it is a static question, it's a PYQ question, it's a current affairs inspired question. Because of the Myanmar issue, the northeastern states are in focus. Border management, guys, of the northeastern state. So you can see this is directly, again, this I have discussed. You can see the peace, the second part of the question, they are asking peace process in the northeast. Okay, in the last one decade, you can see in my mains master notes, all the peace process. You can see all the peace process I have discussed. Okay, the peace process of Nagaland, the peace process of Assam, the Bodo Peace Accord, everything I had given in my mains master notes on security situation in the northeastern. And last but not the least, the maritime security of India, guys. Why maritime security is important? Again, what are the maritime security challenges? PYQ question, direct PYQ, direct static plus PYQ question. And this also, guys, in our mains master notes, why coastal security is important. And we have discussed entire challenges of coastal security and maritime security in our mains master notes. So you can see, guys, very easy. UPSC cracking is very easy. If you just see this, again, I'll just show you the first slide which I had prepared. Okay, the first slide which I had prepared, let me just show you. This is the first slide I had prepared. Okay, you can see here. This, and this. You can just DPS 1 hour for 1 year. Just attend 1 hour for next 1 year. This 13 questions or 12 questions is direct from that. Here you can see PYQ. I am including all PYQs in my DPS lecture. All last 12 years PYQ I will cover in the DPS lecture. You can see PYQ is also covered. So 13 plus 6. Okay, how much? 12 plus 6. 18 questions just by DPS you are going to get. So do not wait, guys. Start following this strategy. Less effort, more marks. Less effort, more marks. How? By predicting themes. How do we predict themes? Through PYQs and current affairs. These are two things are needed to predict themes. Guys, like this you can also get very high score. Again, let me just show you. Okay, let me just show you, guys. You can see this. You can see this. You can see my scorecard, 983. You can see. You can also do it. Just follow what I say. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Take care and do consider hitting a like and share this with your friends who are preparing for the UPSC mains examination next year.